Hi, today I'm going to talk to you about how to search the internet effectively without wasting a lot of time and finding your answers really quick. So the first thing to know about is search engines. Search engines are websites that allow you to find other websites and the information you might be searching for. Some examples of this are Google and Bing. When you're using a search engine, what it uses is keywords that you type into the search engine to find the websites and information that you're looking for. When you add multiple words or different items to your search to the search box, this is called a search string query. The search string query is all the information or the questions or the key information you're typing in to the search engine to find your results. The more information you have in your search query, using multiple keywords or other things, other tricks and techniques, the better your search results are going to be. Now notice when Google gives you your results back, it's giving you a lot of information here about the results. One of the things it does is it tells you up at the top how many results were found and how fast they found those results. I really don't want to go through 22 million search results to find the information I find. So the more information and more specific information you put into the search box, the better and more accurate your results are going to be. So there's 3 tools that help you search more effectively, and we're going to talk about each one of these today. The first thing that could help you is something called Boolean operators. And these are common logic phrases that are used in high math classes to kind of make logical equations. The 3 Boolean operators we're going to talk about are and, or, not. Another trick you could use is the asterisk symbol. And we're going to talk about what that means in a little bit, and the quotation marks. So you're going to learn about these 3 effective strategies to make more effective searching. So let's talk about Boolean operators. Boolean operators are logical mathematical operators. They should always be written in capital letters, and you can use them as many times as you need to in a search string query. The 3 we're going to use are and, or, not. So the and Boolean operator is when you want to search for 2 or more different concepts together. You want to make sure they are both somewhere on that web page. So if I'm looking for instance, Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, we'll look for the words Lord of the Rings individually and see how many are, each of those 4 words are together, maybe not next to each other, but somewhere on the web page. So most of the good results are going to be about the movie or books, Lord of the Rings, or might be toys or wikis or other stuff. If I want to narrow this even further, I could say, and The Hobbit. Maybe I want to include information about The Hobbit. And maybe I want to say, but not the movie. And this, of course, the first one there is the film series. I don't want film. Another thing, instead of the word not, you could also just use the subtraction sign right in front of the word. Don't put a space after it. Let's see if that changes my results. Yes, it did. Now it's only given me book results. So Google doesn't like the word not, but it does like the minus sign, which is the same thing. A common problem that could be solved with using Boolean operators is if you're searching for a specific product. So for instance, if I'm looking for Clorox wipes, but I don't want to I don't want to buy, so I'm going to hit minus buy or minus purchase or minus sell because I don't want any of those words to appear. Hopefully it's going to give me facts about Clorox wipes and how to clean your phone or how to clean this or about the Clorox wipes themselves. I want facts about it. I could actually also use the word up here, facts. And that will give me correct information about what I'm searching for. So the more words you have, more specific words you have, or words you want to eliminate from your search, the better your search results are going to be. So another good tip for another search technique besides using the Boolean operators is to use the asterisk symbol. The asterisk symbol is really helpful when you know like the root part of the word and you want to find all kind of similar words. So an example of this would be run. So I could type in run, I could type in running, I could type in jog, I could type in jogging, I could do all kinds of different stuff. But if I just put the word run with an asterisk at the end, it's going to give me everything with the words. Look, 5.4 billion results. And it's going to look for run, running, runners, runs, and every possible word that starts with run. So there's a lot of information in there. And again, I could narrow it further. So I could say maybe Cleveland, Ohio, 2020, and limit this. And oh, there's these like runs that are going on that I could maybe want to be a part of, maybe after I get my new knees. But using the asterisk really helps you, so you don't have to think of the different permutations or versions of that word. You just put the first part of the word and the asterisk, and it will find all the permutations of it for you. Very effective technique. Third technique that you can use to search more effectively is to use quotation marks around phrases. Phrases are things that are more than one keyword, any keyword that is more than one word long. So for instance, your name, okay? If you're going to search for your name, if I type in Sally Garza, which is my name, I am going to find 2.8 million results. There's a lot of Sallys and Garzas in the world. Garza's like the Smith of Mexico, okay? But if I put Sally Garza in quotation marks, let's see how many I get. I get only 6,930. A lot less Sally Garzas, but that's still a lot of Sally Garzas out there. And there I am, and there I am. But all these other people are not me. So how could I narrow this further? I could talk about where I live, Ohio. There are 4,000 listed in Ohio. They may all be me. There's Miss Garza Rocks. That's me. I lived in Rocky River, North Ridgeville, and I work at Lawrence School. Sure. So maybe I could talk about Lawrence School. And that's more than one word, so I am going to put that in quotation marks. And now I have 135 results. And I could go to my LinkedIn page. I could talk about, I have a slideshow up here. I have contact information, a news post. There I am in 2015, making a splash at IDA, and I'm listed as one of the presenters. So it's a great way to really narrow your search, okay? We went from thousands to a few hundred pages. That's a good thing. Let's try it again with a different type of topic. So let's say you're looking for, again, let's say the Declaration of Independence. So if I just search for Declaration of Independence, independence, if I could spell. Okay, I have 121 million results. That's a lot, okay? But maybe if I put it in quotation marks, let's see how many I have now. 39 million, okay, so it's a little less. Maybe I want to just see who the signers are. 937, a lot less. Let's see, from Ohio. And it's going to list the people who are signing from specific counties, it looks like. So again, a lot less results. That could give me my information a lot quicker. So let's say you search for something and you want to, you're getting a lot of results still and you're not sure what to do about it. So let's search for something. Let's look for artwork. Or how about art techniques? Sharpies. Maybe I want to see art techniques with Sharpies. So I got 1.3 million results. But let's say I only want to see new stuff in the last maybe month. Let's notice up here at the top, it's giving me a breakdown of what other types of stuff I could see. Maybe I could filter this and see images only. And see artwork just with Sharpies, or maybe I want to buy some stuff. There's nothing there. I could also look at videos. Maybe there's some tutorials about that. Maybe there's some news, okay, about this topic. And then another thing you could do is up here, there's settings and tools. Settings will let you do different stuff like change your language, all kinds of different stuff. They're usually, I don't mess with settings too much. But if you go to tools, this is great because you could actually say, hey, if you click anytime here, you could say, I just want stuff for the past month. And notice the dates on these are only from the last month. So it's newer information, or the past year, or you could put in a custom range. You could also clear items out. Let's say I'm looking for computers. Okay, so I'm going to look for new touchscreen, or I'm going to say touchscreen computer, gaming computer. Okay, there's 35.2 million results. That's a lot. And there's probably a lot of these to buy. And yeah, I might want to see some prices on some of these. But there's a lot of stuff here, and I don't necessarily want to go through all 35 million of these. So I could actually go through the tools here and say, I just want stuff for the past month because I want to see the new computers. And I could then search through here and go through any of these that look interesting to me. If I also go to images here, when I'm on images here and I click tools, I get other options here. So I could say what size is the pictures, what color are the pictures. I want pictures with a lot of green on it. So this is going to show me pictures with a lot of more green on it. Or maybe I could pick pictures with purple on them instead. Just depending on what you need it for. You could also change the type of drawing it is. Is it a line drawing, like looks like somebody drew it? There's none of those. Maybe clip art. Oh, there's some clip art pictures. They look more like photographs, meaning GIFs, which might be animated in some way sometimes. Let's see if this one or any of these are animated in some way. Oh yeah, that one is a little animated. Not very appropriate, but what are you gonna do? Or this one's animated, there you go. So these are GIFs, which means they're usually some sort of animated picture. And again, you could have changed the time frame as well. So it's a nice tool. If you switch to news, you could do a similar thing, turn on tools and say, you know, sort by date, maybe, because you want the newest stuff at the top. Hide duplicates, which is nice. Or see, you want to see all news or just blogs. So there's a lot of tool options to help sort your data, filter your data, so you're getting exactly the type of information you're looking for. So now that you found a website that looks interesting about your topic, how do you quickly find the information you're looking for? For instance, let's go back to the Google homepage, and let's say I'm going to look for when was Febreze invented? So I would type in Febreze invented, and it shows me here, but if I click on the website, see, this is just the Google results page. You don't want to ever get your answer from here until you actually go to the website. So if you click on the link to this website, it will take you to the story, the page itself, and then it will do that. So if I say when was it was invented by Procter & Gamble and introduced in 1996. Okay. So there's my answer to my question. Let's say I didn't know where the answer was though. If I just do something called Control F on my keyboard, I'll get this little find box that appears. And then you could say invented, and it will take me to exactly that spot, to that word in this document, which is cool because that's right where the answer is. And then you can close this little box when you're done. So if I wanted to know other information, I could try to search for it that way. But Control F is the best way to find information quickly on a website. I hope all this information was helpful in how you could search more effectively on Google, on Yahoo, on Bing, on any of the search engines out there. And again, the goal is to be more effective and getting better quality answers, and more efficient, which is being faster at finding those answers. So that's why you want to use these techniques, again, which I use all the time, and not just typing in a question into the Google search box. You'll find better results if you use these techniques that I talked about. If you have any questions about anything in this video, please feel free to contact Miss Garza at sgarza@lawrenceschool.org. Happy searching!